Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Have you heard about self-enumeration for Census 2026? For the first time, you can fill in your own census details online, quickly, securely, and from the comfort of your home. In this video, I'll walk you through what self-enumeration actually means, who can use it, and step-by-step process to complete it, and some important tips to avoid mistakes. By the end of this video, you will be able to complete your own census details confidently without waiting for a field officer. So let's get started. So I'll message you or I'll show you the details of the website that you need to log in. And once you open that particular website, so you can just navigate to the state section and select your state and enter the captcha details that is available on the screen. And after that, you need to hit on the verify and proceed button. So let me enter the captcha and yeah, so you'll get a welcome message. So click on OK. And after that, you need to enter the head of household name and mobile number, and email is optional, so you can give your email, it's up to you. And after that, once you update all these details, so you can click on verify and proceed. So let me update all these details and click on verify and proceed. So after that, you will have a OTP verification and language selection. So select your preferred language here, and after that you need to enter the OTP that you have received. And after that, you need to select your state, which you already done, and you need to select the district, and also you need to select the pin code. So let me do that. So after that, you will be able to see the map, so you can position where exactly your house is located and pin the map on that particular location. So let me go to my specific location. Yeah, once you are able to get that, so you can zoom in, zoom out to go to the specific location. You can just use your if you are doing it on the phones, you can use your phone to zoom in, zoom out. So it might take a time, it might take few minutes if you are not aware of the exact location. So you need to find the nearest landmark so that it will be easier for you to get the exact pin of your house. So let me adjust this. So try to be as accurate as possible. And once you are done, you can go to the next step. So I'm just still trying to figure out whether it is accurate. Yeah, now this is accurate. So I'm just going ahead with the next step. So after that, I'll click on next. So you need to give the certain details like predominant material of floor of the census house. So whether it is burnt brick or stone or cement or whatever. So mostly it would be cement. So you can give it based on what condition or what material you have used. And wall of the census house, so what material you have used, concrete or brick or any other thing. And also like what material has been used for the roof, and condition of the census house, like whether it is good, livable or dilapidated. So you can update that based on what it looks like. And after that, you can click on save and next. And next comes the information related to head of household. So you can enter number of persons residing in this, and also name of the head of the household, so which will be populated by itself. And you can update the sex of the house, I mean head of the household, and you can update the caste and ownership of this house, whether it is owned or rented or anything like that, and number of dwelling rooms, so how many rooms are livable, so you can update that, and number of married couples living in this household, so you can update that as well. So let me do that. And after that, once you are completed, so click on save and next. And next, you need to update the amenities available to the household. So whether you have tap water connection, you have drinking water source within the premises, and whether main source of lighting is electricity or kerosene, solar, so any others, you can update that. And whether the access to latrine is available within the premises or not, so you can update that. So whether the sewage system is available or not, so you can update all these fields. And whether the wastewater outlet connected to closed drainage or not, and bathing facility within the premises, whether they have bathroom or not, and availability of kitchen and LPG PNG connection, so you need to update that. So mostly most of the households might have LPG PNG connection. Of course, there are few which might not have, so you need to update that. And main fuel used for cooking, so you need to update that and update 7 next. So next you need to update the assets available, so whether they have radio or transistor, television, and access to internet, all these basic amenities what the households possess, so you need to update those things. And whether they have a laptop or computer, so you need to update that. And they have telephone and mobile phone, smartphone, so you can update those. And the next thing is whether they have bicycle, scooter, motorcycle, or moped, so you can update those things. And whether the household possesses any car, jeep, or van, so you can update that. And main cereal consumed in the household, so whether it is jowar, wheat, maize, or anything, like you can update that. And mobile number of the head of the household, so you can update and click on save and next. So after that you will get the preview of what are the details that you have filled in. So once you have this, you need to verify it before submitting it, so carefully go through all the details that you have filled in. And if you have anything to be modified, so click on back to edit. And if everything looks good, so you can just verify, I mean, after updating it, so you can just go back and see the preview again and click on confirm and submit if everything looks good. So once you submit, you will see the self-enumeration form has been successfully submitted and an SE ID, that is self-enumeration ID, is generated. So you need to keep it until a field officer visits your house and asks for it. So once you submit it, so that means it is complete. Until and unless you give it back to the field officer, it won't be a completed stage. So you have to give it back to the field officer, which they'll update in their system, and they will be able to fetch all the details that you have filled in, and that will ensure the step is complete. So this way you can complete your self enumeration. And yeah, so if you have any questions or concerns on this, please post the comments and we will try to answer as much as possible. Please share this video across your friends and family, and please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you.